Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, or thempers if you prefer, and furs, Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Rasp, a Trash Bear. Today we're getting back into Skyrim, a thieves' life, a penalty run of Skyrim, where I'm forbidden the use of anything besides daggers, and the occasional arrow against dragons. Why the exception for crossbows and bows against dragon? Because dragon are a heckin' menace, and it'll be many a moon before I am. Oh, thank God! Just normal spiders. Usually it's vampires around here. Occasionally gargoyles and hounds. Oh, cars? What are you doing up here? Well, let's shake that kite. Heckin' dragons. Next time I take a skill epic, I'm draining its skill points for bow. Oh, land already. Archery's effective, but because I only get to use it against dragons, I have actively avoided investing. So, this is what, like 50 points in archery. It's like without any perk points. Seriously? Get down here so I can harvest your bones. Not deep enough to go underwater. I was like, can dragons damage me underwater? I'm like, I'm betting so. I'm betting the particles just don't show up. So much for that science quiz. And done. Yoink. Hey, free arrow refund. Nice. So, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. We're allowed the use of bows against dragons, but I can't damage anyone else with arrows. But I can use it to do nifty things like trigger traps and drop fire pots, my favorite. Because technically, I'm not damaging any entity. Oh, hey, what do you know? I got any loose shouts hanging around? I do, don't I? Sure, I'll learn Kind's piece. Oh, hey, we picked up the last piece of Whirlwind Sprint, but I'll save that last soul for something more interesting. Ooh, Aurora Whisper is real handy if you're a sneak snook. I find Leech Life way more effective though, because it softens up targets, and if like me you're stuck with these impressive butter knives, it makes life so much easier. Between that and my sneak attack damage, which finally got restored to full send, life has gotten a lot simpler. But the other thing I wanted to get into, besides magic isn't forbidden to me, is... oh hey, the abandoned camp. Oh, that's where that's leading me? I picked up Forbidden Legend again, because I've had the Galdur fragments in my pocket forever and a day. So, as it turns out, I missed the first signpost of the quest because I was more interested in getting Winterhold done. So I did a quick run back out to that dungeon next to Ivarstead. I just pull that up on the map real quick. Whoop, too far. There we go. That's the right general region. Right there. Zermon's Hall. Legend goes that Free the Archmage's son murdered Galdur, when each of them held a fragment of the amulet. Ah. How long has it been since I first heard the Galdur legend? 8 years? 100? I can think of nothing else now. It is my goal at hand. Or my goal is at hand. After 3 years of searching, I finally traced the ivory claw to a collection in Braville. His death was necessary. Oh no. But I have it! At last I have it. 3 days of non-stop riding, I reached Anvil ahead of my pursuers, and took passage on the ice runner, bound for Solitude once more. Oof. I'm gonna have to get a refresh of water pretty soon. Throat's a little sticky. The other passengers are becoming suspicious. Returning from dinner, I caught one brute running around in my quarters. He almost found the claw. Had the captain not intervened, I would have flayed him alive. I hoped to spend the voyage sequestered in my room, reviewing my notes, preparing spells, but I need to deflect some attention from myself. I'll have to mingle, pretend to be just another petty mage for now. Brute claims to be an adventurer off to seek his fortune in the ruins of Skyrim with his companions. Perhaps I can turn to this to my advantage, use them as fodder for the traps and Draugr within the tombs. I can see the greed in his eyes. Yes, that should work. 3 weeks to Solitude, the captain says. If I have to suffer these fools longer than that, I'll swim. With the brute and his companions in tow, I've led our band across the marsh to Fulero, where we meet camp for the night. Little has changed since my first expedition 10 years ago, but this time I have the claw, and I will have the amulet. I spent all night preparing a synopsis of my notes in case some fragment of the tale or piece of ancient lore may be needed to bypass the wards within the tomb. Then I cast all my books and scrolls into the fire and reduced my life's work to ash. At long last, today is the day of reckoning. If I cannot have the amulet, no one will. Check the fire. Nothing. Well, according to the map, we go in now. Never actually finished this one. I just wandered around with Galdur fragments in my pocket for it. Well, ain't that fascinating? I'm guessing that's a weird interaction with the Dagger. How's our weight cap doing? Pretty okay. Alright. Time to get to work. Ah. Bone traps that. Whoa! Oh, I had to gas flame traps. Possibly spear. Need the Ivy Craw to activate. So the Ivy Craw is here. One of these days I'm gonna get one of those fancy notched picks. Alright, there's another place for the claw I'll need to remember. Serpent, serpent. Oh, serpent hawk. Serpent. Hawk. Serpent. Well, yeah, that looks right to me. In case there's a need later. Well, now seems like a fine time to test out the magic-y shout for a voice. Well, all I did was... I do love the insults. Cheese brain, ugly. The implication being that's our voice. Before we go on, I'm putting back on Marked for Death, good old Life Leech, etc. Oh, for heaven's sake. What triggered that? Oh, joy. Unless I'm mistaken, my best bet is 1 and 2. Real smooth. Oh. This seems like a fine time to light that on fire. Should really put flames on the primaries there. Well, that worked out. That worked out real well. Not exactly elegant, but it'll do. Remember, oil is your friend, unless you're steadying it when you light it. So are flame pots. Magic isn't forbidden to me, it's just... Oh. Fire darkness, eh? Must have been a read worth dying for. Mine's me. Oh, that's right. I already put in my pre-order for the next in-depth novel, the voice edition, the audio book. That is. Unfortunately, due to my employment, I don't have as much time to read as I'd like, so I mostly listen to audiobooks. I keep a few loaded for emergency days, or the wireless signal is terrible on the trash heap days, just in case. Mail helmet. I question if they know what a mail helmet looks like, given that it is solid hunks of... Whoa! Well, now I'm kind of curious. Long since flooded. Oh, fascinating. That is a weird little trap. It's kind of nice when you see the busted and weird traps, because, like, you know, this is ancient runes. So obviously not all of them are going to function as intended anymore. It's a nice little touch. It was something silly I would occasionally do. Like, so, like, one of the weird ideas that popped into my head was, so there's the cutting wire trap, where, like, it's a strong piece of wire that springs up and slaps into somebody with enough force to cause cutting trauma. The idea came from floor drop, blade slide from parallel to floor to damage. Sort of a fancy bear trap. I think it popped up because I'd been playing, I think, Ninja Gaiden? Yeah, anyway. The idea I had was that obviously time and rust had taken their toll, and if anybody armored, just so happens this, it scuffs your armor, but the wire snaps, which is just, you know, quite literally a cue for his notes. And of course, you're a black mage. You keep your boots and your dagger. Died trying to turn the keyhole. Oh! Well, we're gonna leave you two right there. Be right back. What? I already know there's 2 spots for this thing. Every time I see honed or supple, my brain goes, get it for the collection, and I know that is the wrong thing to do. There we are. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, just a nice treasure chest. Life's usually not that good to me, so that was surprising. That's arrows and a sapphire. I've had worse finds. I'm real restrictive about the access around here. Well, I'm on it. Let's make a quick note of Alright, Hawk, Dragon. Oh, that's wrong. Fascinating. That's not correct. Alright, what if I reverse the order? Snake. Right. Hawk, snake. Snake. Excuse me, hawk, snake. Hawk, snake. Excuse me, snake, hawk. Snake, hawk. Snake. Whale. Yep, still wrong. Fascinating. I don't know if there's any prize for finishing this. There doesn't appear to be anything else to activate here besides the gate, but it's fun to fiddle with. For me, anyway, because I'm a puzzle nerd. Some of the time. Not always. Sometimes I, too, feel the fury of, what is this moon logic? Why are you doing this to me, game? Why are you wasting my time? Why am I backtracking across the game for free areas to grab an item that you could have let me pick up but refused to? Oh. There I go, slapping the mouse again. Might be able to work this to my advantage. Yep. one freebie there. Should give us safety enough to work. But I've heard the others say. All right. Oh hey, how's it going? I always found fascinating is how often they're like, you can't steal from Draugr. It's me going, but they have gold. You're telling me I can't just lift that? Is it like embedded in their torso? What's going on there? Ooh, don't mind if I do. The glass war axe, quite fancy. I don't know what it is, but I do like the glass designs a fair bit. You can keep your leather armor. The more important question is why you're not wearing it, Def. They just laid it over you? Nobody liked you enough? Alright, let's see if we can spot the trap. Don't see anything to drop on us here. Oh, there's the blowholes. Darts. Almost, not quite. Perfect. Scale horned armor. Certainly a look in this game. Oh. Let's see where we wind up. Remember to check the ledges carefully, Trashkin. Every now and again they like to put a searchable in there. Oh joy. Alright. I think it's time to consult the notes. How to summarize this research? Let's wait for the quest to update. It's gonna be a minute. Okay. How to summarize a lifetime of research? So little of what I have learned matters now. The petty politics of ancient times, the age-long campaign to wipe out all mention of the Galdur name. I know not what awaits us within. So here, then, is the truth of the tale as best I have been able to piece it together. In the opening days of the First Era, archmage Galdur was revered throughout the north. Wisdom, wealth, honor, and power were his, and even his Yasakar Moor's heirs sought his counsel. Even Yasakar Moor heirs sought his counsel. Smothered by his shadow, Galdur's three sons grew cruel and resentful. They lusted after their father's power and prestige, and eventually, Jerick, the eldest, discovered its source, a mysterious amulet from which he never parted. He had aspired to murder their father in his sleep and divide his amulet between them, and so it was done. Consumed by their newfound power, the brothers laid waste to the surrounding villages. So great was the carnage that the High King himself intervened, sending a company of battle mages led by the archmage Germond to subdue the brothers. After a devastating battle, the three fled the field. Miracle, the youngest, was run to ground in Fulker, the ancient Barrows, at the foot of Solitude. Though he fought for 3 days and 3 nights, he was at last overcome and entombed there, his crypt sealed by an ivory claw. Germond pursued Jerick to the shattered crypts of Sorrowfall, half buried even then. 10 veteran wizards fell before Jerick's elemental magic, but he could not overcome them altogether. He too fell and was sealed within the ruined city. At last, Sigurd was cornered in the southwest reaches of Skyrim. He challenged Lord Germond to a duel, knowing his foe was honored bound to accept, and they clashed in battle and matched strength for strength, and fell together on the field before Ivarstead. The High King ordered a tomb built for Germond on the lake, which still bears his name, and had Sigur's Fin forever guarded by the one who slew him. Galdur himself was interred in a cave not far from where his tower once stood, in the place called Reachwater Rock. And when it was done, King Harald. I keep wanting to say it Harold, but it's like Harald. Because, double A. Excuse me. Issued an edict in the name and deeds of Galdur, and his sons were to be keep the name and deeds of Galdur, and his sons were to be expunged from every record, every chronicle, under pain of death. No word of them was to be spoken, lest any ever try to recover the amulet that had been sealed at so great a cost. So this might be where the start of Nord's forsaking magic comes from, because of the sheer amount of trouble ancient Nord mages did. Which, it wasn't really the mages, it was a mage son and some brutes. But fair. So it's done. But a little survived the ages. Enough. 4,000 years have passed and the tombs have remained sealed. The fragments of the Galdur amulet lie within. Since the day I first heard the rumors, I have felt its power calling me, pulling at me. I will be the one to reclaim it, to restore it, to bear it out into the world once more. I must have it, I must. My precious, huh? Hey! Alright, for those of you playing at home, up, down, is the final position I landed on. I don't know if order's important. Well, hell. Felt like a little bit of voice, but hey. Snake, whale, hawk. Snake, whale, hawk. No idea where to input that, but we have it. Oh, okay. Alright, let's assume snake, whale, hawk. Oh, common soul gem drained. Okay. That's why that trap didn't activate. It was out of juice. Well, let's head back over and see if we can't do a thing. No. Oh, I see. Only one can be open at a time. Okay. Okay, so they're linked. Good to know. Snake, whale, hawk. Okay, let's flip it. As I did from right to left. Let's do mirror then. Snake, whale, hawk. Nothing. Would help if I saw some place to activate something. Did I get it correct this time, or? Yeah, let me slide one out of alignment and see if that still works. Ah, yep. There we go. It needs to be in alignment to function. Got it. Just wanted to be sure I wasn't solving a puzzle I didn't see. Bonk. Nothing there. Ah. Right. It was Hawk, Dragon. If I recall correctly. Everybody gets a turn. Anybody else? Great. I'll be collecting your worldly goods now. It's been a while since every coffin in a room has jumped up to get me. Missed it. Thought they weren't gonna pull that again for a while. Shows you what I know. And hit it. Whew. Sword. Perhaps someone took part in the Snow Elf campaign. Ah, the crypt proper, huh? The dungeon behind the dungeon. They pulled that a lot lately. Well, such is life. As long as they don't pull another Muslif, I'm content. Ooh, glass gauntlets. Oh, joy. Big, empty, and dark. I think this is the boss fight. Yep. Galdur, son. Wow. Thralls are all linked, huh? That was a lot of thralls linked. I could have gotten hairy. I threw out a lot of one-handed XP there. Oh well. Oh, Frostring? Nice. Do we even have Frostring? Books, please? I did not. Terrific. Now I can set traps. The fragment is ours. A Writ of Sealing. Galdur's Black Blade. Well, let's make sure we pilfer everyone. Wouldn't want anyone to feel left out in the afterlife. Another Steadfast War, that's for the sail cupboard. Ooh, I hear a dragon word. Yeah, a new shout is coming our way. They've really leaned on the ivory claw here. Not to be confused with the iron claw. Or the coral claw. Or the glass claw. Or the ebony claw. Why not? We're right next to home. Why not? Well, one of these days I'm going to have to organize into saleables. Like, I really should just write down every enchanted effect. What did we gain? Pro voice. Sand. Kinds of peace. Ah, frost breath. Lovely. Ah. Steel greatsword. Again, why not? We have capacity. We're right next to home. Alright, let's see where we pop back out. Oh, the sealed lead. I see. Well, down we go. Right. The one mystery is, what is the function of that? Yeah, I'm going to take a minute and consult the guides, Trashkin. Yeah, it looks like no one bothered to solve it. Or if they did, they didn't write it down to share because the door's already open. Fair enough. Fair enough, Trashkin. Well, let's get on out into the open air. Let's see where exactly high water rock or high rock is. It's marked somewhere here. Ah, there we are. Reforge the amulet. It's right next. Yeah. We're going back to Markov. Well, I don't need the fungal pods, but I got the capacity, so... Remember I was fumbling around, desperately trying to find, you know, giant lichen? Or giant lichen? Ah, those were the days. Then I just started growing it because I have the devil's own time of finding it. I can tell you this much, if I ever build free houses again, I'm definitely getting the linked inventory mod. Like, one chest links to all three, which makes me go, terrific. Or most player homes. That is convenience of life. Magical nonsense chest that I will happily take. Hey, Voxo. There we are. Home. Yeah, why not? I'm doing a drop anyway. Alright, Trashkin, I'll spare you the inventory management unless something real wacky happens. And we'll get back on the road. And with that, we're all set to head off from Markarth. Just, gotta let our carriage driver know where to drop us.
Where do you want to go?
Markarth again.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
This has got to be the cushiest job in Skyrim. Like, you just gotta drive on occasion. Alright. I want a place. Alright, fine, no marker. Like, I just want the bright blue so I can see it very easily. Alright. Unless I'm mistaken, we just head on down the way. Shouldn't be too far out of the way. Wonder how many bear we're gonna have to fight this time. You know, it's weird. Usually I complain I'm fighting one too many dragons. And now that I'm actually finding shouts and such, it feels like I'm not fighting enough dragon. Well, what king of the... You know, to be fair, I don't think it's the amount of dragon you fight, it's just how disrupted it is to your day. And how often they tend to take out NPCs you care about, or need for business, or merchants even. Oh dear.
I'll see you in peace.
Yeah, there we go. How's it going?
Thanks for the help. Not many willing to take on the Forsworn these days.
Death blow, huh? Feels like a bad place to take a nap, but okay. Alright, let's see if we got anything interesting on these. Shadow mirror. Alright, let's go, Shadow. Alright, Shadow Mia, I'm gonna leave you under the waterfall for now. Try not to get any scales stuck in your, or any shells stuck in them hooves. See another good mushroom hunting spot. Ooh, very pretty. Think of it. Haven't we been here before? Oh wait, no, it's not even marked on our map. No, it just reminds me of that one section with pirates. Well, let's see what's hanging out down here. Probably Alright. Tripod, spiderfish, direfish. I may take a break and do a little bit of fishing. Shame I can't enchant fishing rods, though. Yeah. Let's do a quick cast. See what we find. As I understand it, there are ancient Nordic daters attached. I still haven't found one. Ah, right, I'm still terrible at this. Still too early. Forgetting this is a minigame of patience. Character. What? It's been a while since we've done a fishing break, Trashkin. I mean, alongside with high adventure, sometimes you just need to sit by the dock and reel in some random trash. They are funky looking, aren't they? ingredients? Restore 2 health. Restore 2 health. You know, I'm a sucker for fishing games. Which might explain why I like fishing horror games. Let's see here. Oh wait, no need for that. There we go. Alright, on to business. Ooh, Archelium. Nice. Take all the resources I can get, Trashkin, because if nothing else, I can always turn them into arrows. Ah, another copy of Blotch Legends. I have a feeling I missed a fair few of those on my way through several dungeons. Emerald Dragonclaw. Let this place be forgotten forever. Let it be stuck from the rolls of history. Let it never be spoken by man or mer. Let its very name be lost to the ages. Ye who enter here know this place was sealed at great price. Honor those who perished here. Turn back and leave them to their rest. Ah, Ivory Claw, huh? I just need to know what claw. Alright, it's not trapped. Emerald Claw. Schnazzy. Bar, whale, snake. Oh, yeah. Bar, whale, snake. For a minute I was thinking, did I mix up hawk for bar? Oh, wow. It's a lot of doors opened at once. Makes me a little nervous. And then we again have the ivory. Yep. Oh yeah, that's good and plenty of dart. I just used it, but I want to say Hawk Dragon. Whoops. Bingo. Alright, 5 doors down. Let's see what else they put between us and reunifying the amulet. And there's the return door. Can't fool me, Skyrim. Oh, great, I gotta fight. Galdur 2, huh? Okay. Oh, rematch? If you insist. Next up. All right, multi-archer. Oh joy. Whoa, brother. Seems like a lot of archers made a career out of that, or at least this one did. Getting Fusrada into oblivion. Damn. We got Black 50. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Almost never the one closest. It's usually the furthest. Fortunately, you don't hit so hard. They're just annoying. Alright, and now mage. There we go. Alright. Whoa! Hey there, Galdur. How you doing? Ah, okay. You're granting us your blessing. So, the Galdur in its fragments boosts magicka, stamina, and health, and all together you get what some folks will argue is one of the best amulets in the game at 0 weight, which boosts health, magicka, and stamina. Perfect for anyone that needs a little extra oomph in base stat. And I can also finally take it out of my dang inventory. Oh, which reminds me, I got a couple of loose ones left. There we go. Well, that was a fun trip. Though I can't help but wonder what's with that secret door. Oh, treasure room, not a return door. End of dungeon. Alright. Not a bad trip, Trashkin. Well, that was pretty successful. I'm gonna see what else we got to do on the old list before we get down to business in the Thieves Guild. as always, I see progress looming in the distance and go, not yet. So, I'm going to take a minute, refresh my water, and see what our next move is. Well, Trashkin, after a quick trip back to Markov, I think it's finally time to tackle...
Just my luck. Stuck in the sticks with this crazy old woman.
To see about that drum, which we picked up ages ago and I never quite got around to. Remember right, this double backs. It leads to the high side, which should get us by a tower with a Spriggan and the cave. If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've fumbled around Falkreef. I know the area fair to middling because I was at Lakeside Manor so very often. It's also where I used to end up fighting a lot of dragons due to fast travel.
Come with us right now.
I don't know who you think I am and I don't care. Leave
Which
me alone.
reminds me, we're gonna move in my time of need up a little bit so we can take care of that mess and stop hearing about that. I meant to get around to that one ages ago. There we are. Halidar's Cave. Excuse me, Haldir's. My pronunciation is probably brutal on these, but... No, I'm really glad. Oh, hello. That's definitely not what I expected to find here. Plenty of ingredients, though. Plenty of mushroom. I think I have anything to fight here. That's definitely not what I expected to find. I've been in this cave at least once, but... Wow, we are going to be loaded down with mushrooms. Oh, and iron. Lovely. Good things happen when you scavenge, Trashkin. Just another relaxing day of adventuring. That is truly strange. No notes on any of them. We'll take that jug of milk, though. I wonder if there's anything to be done about that gleaming cairn. Makes me a little bit nervous. Oh. Never thought I'd see the day we were run out of the Knife Point gang. At least the storm should cover our tracks. Vigorod, Rangin, and I took shelter in the cave for the night. Looks like there's an old ruin here. At least there are no Draugr around. Vigorod and Ranin both wanted to set up here for a while, maybe do some raiding. They ought to know better. The road's deserted, especially this time of year. Plenty of better places up north, but they seem awfully insistent about staying here. Wouldn't even lend a hand when I went out to hunt tonight. Something's wrong with Ronin. Hasn't said a word since she woke up this morning. Just keeps staring off into space. Vidgud isn't much better. Not like any illness I ever heard of. Just walk out on them. I just walk out of them, but I can't seem to get up the nerve. I feel like something's holding me back. What is this place? We're not alone. I can hear him now. Something speaking in my mind. Powerful. Haldir is the name. He wants something from us. Needs us to stay for the magic to work. Tried to run. Can't. Just like them. Rodin jumped first. Onto the cairn. That's what the master wants. Blood sacrifice to power. Blood sacrifice, power to live again. His magic, I can feel it pulsing in my blood. He's draining us. We'll serve him soon. Our bodies, our souls, just like the others. They're waiting. It's my turn. A death block, but if you're bright enough to pick up a key. Alright, so we are going to be doing something about that cairn. Drink. Great place to stock up on mushrooms, I must say. Bucks. More ring bucks.
Does someone live among the dead?
Always fun to clown a ghost.
Is someone there?
Nope.
I sense.
You didn't sense soon enough, my good dude. Ghosts have weight, therefore they set off traps. Oh, that does my heart good. Cost me a little bit of sneak XP, but worth it for the hilarity, Trashkin.
I sense a presence. A presence. I will return!
Not this lifetime.
The glimmer of life is gone.
For you, maybe. Me, I'm just getting started. Gotta remember to pad that pickpocket XP. That's a great sword. How generous. Well, no return path here. Well, back the way we got. Ooh, hello. Ray zombie. Well, that's for the sale pile, but worse problems to have than more additional books for the sale pile. Really wish I could disarm those. And back the way we came. Which is also apparently a dead end. Can't sit there. Okay. Missed anything here. Maybe give the throne a quick check. Ah! Missed the lever. So I'm like, yeah, throne, whatever. Seen a dozen of them. What's new about this one? May as well take a fun meal.
There's someone.
Does someone dare comes for you now?
Great words for a dead lumberjack. Success! Ah, free gold. And a potion. Nothing else? Nothing else. Mr. Ward. No, like I was constantly mixing up Blister Ward and Impstool. Well, hell's bells, man. Oh, okay, I unlocked an optional section. That's not where I'm going. I think. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, there's the way forward. Is there a third way? Ah!
A presence.
Huh? Okay. Nothing to steal. Come on. I could have taken the dagger. They mean business around here, huh? Ah, and that's where I was looking for. Okay, let me head back and check that iron door then. No, I saw an iron. There it is. Lucky. Alright, most of the way over there. Got it. Perfect. Ooh. I forgot how edgelordy the Daedric style, like, just right up to the near mall ninja level, but cool looking as opposed to, oh god, who would use this? Don't get me wrong, they look cool, just the functionality is not there. Like, if that's the best tool you can get a hold of, is the gas station knife special. Wow. That's rough. A lot of fireballs and lightning to this guy, huh? Whoa! Oh, he's still up? Oh joy. Multiple versions, huh? Who's next? Base model, huh? Bingo! 50 dungeons. Alright, that sounds more like what we've done. Ah, leads us back to the start. That is a very slick return. And risky as hell. Let's get that end of dungeon loot. Ah, the drum. Scroll Guardian, Glass Helm of Extreme Conjuring, Ebony Plate, Sword of Fire, plus bow. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and we busted the cat. I see. That is a very slick tie-in. Saved you doing more than one effect for the area. That is actually quite clever, I must say. Alright, well, that's the drums done. So, now we away back. Where's our nearest wagon? Whiterun, I think. Well, Trashkin, since we've done many a long walk from there, I'll spare you the details unless something interesting happens, okay? Okay. You know, Trashkin, nothing interesting's happening so far, but... Oh, there's the Sprigging Tower. You can always find a Sprigging in there when it resets. Granted, it was also, I think, the first time I encountered a Sprigging was actually on the other side of Falkreath. And we outsmooth. Drop traps aren't hard to avoid when you know they're coming. Got a mage on bar. Got a mage on bar. Oh, that was bad. vampire. Well, let's carve you down, shall we? Diamond, resistance, so on and so forth. Fortunately, Death Hounds don't make vampirism, I don't think. You know, it still strikes me as weird bar meat isn't on the menu around here. Or wolf. Gotta keep an eye out for the next left, or I'm gonna ride all the way to Helgen. Alright. Oh, just bandits? Fortunately, horses can outrun most threats that aren't dragons. Nah, we'll just skirt Helgen. Can't extract the key. This door is always open, though. No, not really. Oh, all right. Ah, the key proper. Okay. Alright, Shadowmere, do your thing. Well, I was hoping to avoid that, but... What is that? Orcish boots? Orcish dagger. Ah, why not? Shadowmere's annoyed with you. Incidentally, there is a unique item around here. Remember that mention of mead brewed with juniper? You can find it here. I'm just going to take care of this rando. At the top of the tower. Who would choose the top of the tower? Mead with juniper berries. As described. So sadly, yes. She was still brewing mead with juniper berries. Well, let's go find Shadowmere and get out of Dodge. Assuming Shadowmere isn't still trying to murder whoever's running around. Ah, there we go. There we go. Remember right, one of the bandits has a key, I think. I don't think I can be bothered this time. There we are. Though it does beg the question, who impaled that guy? Ivarstead, Helgen, Rechten. Ah, there we go. There's the path to river. Riverwood? Riverwood. Yeah. Well, Trashkin, unless anything funny happens, again, back to Whiterun we go. Oh, hey, Hunter.
It's
Let's
not like
go.
my poaching is. Take a look.
18 gold to your name, huh? Anything in the miscellaneous? I'll take those. Let's see. Do I have anything dwarf? There you go. Wheelin' dealin', Trashkin.
All right then.
Remember correctly, this is about where we got out of the cave. Yeah, this looks about right. Believe it or not, I don't know the lower section of Riverwood pretty well, but the section directly south I'm a little shakier on, particularly this side of the woods. Or the river. Like, the southwest side, no problem. The southeast side, confusion. Alright, back to sparing you the travel time, Trashkin. Although, Trashkin, side note, that's what an unmodified level 36 archery looks like against a dragon at this level. Oh, there's the wolves. Yeah. Job done. Hey! And another level. I'll take stamina. Let's see. Our sneak. I hate to burn it on Silent Row. We can finally take Silence our next level and be done with sneak for a while. Though we do need another 2 points. I wonder how much iron it takes to speed run. Iron to gold, that is. It takes to speed run smithing. I should really look that up. So if I can work that out, get enough iron on hand, I will happily speed run that for free levels. Granted, there's the challenger one where you're forbidden the use of all other weapons, and then there's the one where you're forbidden the use of blacksmithing. And I am just not that patient a trash bear. Alright, Trashkin. I'll spare you the trip into the stables unless something interesting happens. Ah, and there we are. The stables proper. We'll just hop a ride out to Solitude, and then a ride out to Winterhold to finish up that quest we did for Zago. Get some things off the backlog there.
Need a ride?
Yes, please.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
We're definitely gonna have to make a trip home
Oh,
afterward,
steady.
but that's as easy to do from Winterhold as it is from Solitude. Well, easier from Solitude. Suppose I probably should have done that second. Alright, we'll leave Shadowmere down at the stables and get to work. Oh, nice to clear off the backlog now and again. Hopefully we don't get another in-city dragon fight. I really hate those.
I used to be an adventurer
They
like...
take forever to land, I swear. Though they're not so bad here. Just, I really hate when I start losing NPCs.
Keep the cold at bay with our spiced wine.
Already still working off that previous stock, friend. Appreciate the offer, though. Alright.
How are your students coming along?
Bunch of distractions, if you ask me. They just divine
I'm sorry
smile
to
on you,
break
friend.
it to you, Giro, But
Here's the
students
drum.
are an unfortunate
At last,
necessity of a college.
I have searched for this drum for 20 years.
The college treasury is a bit thin right now, but I can show you some tricks I learned from my days with the army.
Oh, lovely. You're ex-Imperial? Huh. Wow. Funny hat or no? Dude's got some talents. Go figure. Well, that was worthwhile.
I suppose I should return to my papers.
Whoops. Hey, kiddos.
Hey, wanna play tag?
I
Not
need
today.
to ask you to stop.
Won't
Good.
happen again. My sincere
Glad we
apologies.
straightened that out.
I'm petty. What can I say? Come to think of it, I've been laying low from here since the last job. You know what? Let's get around to those last 2 assassinations. Well, last 3. Should have taken care of that while I was in Falkreath, huh?
The winking skeevers got warm beds and cold meat. You look like you could use both.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure I don't got any active diseases going on. We did fight a vampire, I forgot to check. Because I missed most of the status reads.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Winterhold, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Thank you.
There once was a hero named Ragnar.
You know the red.
Riding to right run from old Rorik's.
Well, our rider isn't coming from Whiterun. Huh. Well, in the meantime... Wait, nope, wrong contract. There we are. Zalgo. Let's see if we got any more leads from our favorite librarian while we're here. We should really pay the stonemasons to fix that bridge. Oh, lovely. Door's working. Terrific. Zalgo!
Nasty business
Terrific
with that.
news.
Zargo is pleased. There is much for... There is skill in magic. There is charm. And... Were they magnificent?
Were they supposed to explode?
No.
Because they
That
exploded.
was not supposed to happen. But Jazargo is pleased to see that you are here, and not in pieces. You are a good friend to have done this. Jazargo will not forget it.
Lovely. And now
walk
Zalgo
on
is
warm
also available as a companion. If you like mage companions, I tend to avoid them. They tend to stick me full of ice shards. Well, okay, one tended to stick me full of ice shards. I still like the character, just, you know. At the time I was doing a heavy melee build and I kept getting pin-cushioned while they were trying to do support fire. It happens. There was a lot of narrow tunnels going on at the time. Now let's see. Oh, right. The library. The arcane. Well, unfortunately it's on school grounds. Can't bother me for that, guards. Downside of putting sprint right next to my shout button on the mouse. How's it going?
I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here, Archmage. May I... My problem... She's threatened by me, but she is... She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work.
You really?
If there's ever any way I can assist you, please let me know.
Oh, which reminds me, now that we're the archmage, yeah, we can just pick up all the stuff here. All of it. It's ours now! Which is weird because half of it is poison. Seriously. Yep, this whole heckin'... Oh, yoink. We'll get to that someday. Parker Lord from Blackbriar with a side of beef stew. Huh. And absolutely none of them charged. Huh. Bureau of Pardon and Sandfall. Well, or Sarfall. Oh, that's still locked to me. Yeah, fair enough. I wouldn't trust me with the books either.
I'm not one for commendations, but we were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
So there's insight restoration.
I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
4 totems of Fosque. With it. Oh, that's mine. Like, no wonder I'm not finding Spirit of the Daedra, Mortal Blood. No spell scrolls, but, well, worse problems to have.
I have a few things laying around. Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
And that's why you're my favorite. Let's see here. Let's see, we have in time of need, Bones for a Crow, Reunification, Forsworn, Missing in Action. Copy of Ramanda. That I don't remember. Where precisely is that business? Robber's Grave, huh? Well, I can hop a ride to Morphol. I think. Let me fiddle, Trashkin. I'll be right back. Alright, so our closest city is Winterhold. But I'm gonna need to hop a trip back to good old Winstead, so we're gonna head to Winterhold, hop a wagon to Morphol, pop back into Winstead, roll back into Morphol, and then head for that particular side quest. After that, we'll call it, but in the meantime, I'll spare you the travel details unless something funny happens. You know, Trashkin, you've been playing Skyrim a little too long when you stop having trouble spotting the roadway under snow. But I suppose I was bound to get there eventually.
Trespassing here. Better clear out.
Fair enough. When did the...
You're trespassing here. Better clear out.
Jeez, dude, it's a road. Relax. Oy. Well, that's how it goes in Windhelm, I suppose. I think we're about there. Oh, for heaven's sake! Oh, I thought it was Dragon. Oh! Just took the hamstrings right out from under him. there we are. I don't know why you'd have a marker for solitude out here, but... fair enough, I suppose. And we know the way. Well, again, I'll spare you the rest of the travel time unless something funny happens. And there we are,
Can
back
take
to
you to
Morphall and back
Where do you
home.
want to go?
Morphall, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
How are we doing on gold? They are doing fine.
Get up there.
I don't have to think about gold unless I'm buying enchanted items. Alright, Shadowmere, let's get home. I'll of course spare you the travel details
I
here.
heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin, in Solitude. God, that must have been horrible.
Yes! My gloves will never be the same. I miss Fez. Ah. I know my way around the swamp, but I so often need a little bit of a hint to get me going. Oh hey, there's that giant lichen I so often struggle to find. It's damn hard to find with the grass of... Oof. That passive texture is not having a good day. Weirdly enough, it doesn't grow directly in the swamp. I mostly had the best luck in the hills, didn't I? Ah, there we are. Home sweet home. Nothing like riding back home. It's a certain sense of relief, particularly when you don't spot a giant in your front yard or bandits. Though, weirdly enough, Val hasn't been wearing his glass armor lately. I've no idea why. Just like after we broke group, he just took it back off. Still carries the mace though. But, I mean, I guess I gotta be respectful of other people's choices. Okay, Trashkin. I'll spare you the item management. Alright, all emptied and ready for the trip out. I'll just make directly there. Hopefully we don't run into any cars beasts out here. They are creepy, aren't they? Like, I don't think I encountered the grown hunter before. The Reavers are creepy enough. Those I bumped into before, but the hunters? Not so much. I think I got lucky my first couple of times. There you go. Like, this deer might not be bright enough to save itself. Well, I think we might run a little overtime this week of me doing the travel out too. But it occurred to me that I've been skipping a whole lot of travel, and I don't want you thinking that I'm... Ah, there it is. Car's Reaper, huh? Don't want you to think I'm cheating on travel, Trashkin, so gotta record a bit of it now and again, at least when I'm on my way to a direct goal. When it's a day-to-day task, I spare you the long and winding trip there, apart from highlights on occasion, though very often, with a little bit of determination, you can outride most problems on Shadowmere. Or your steed of choice. Ah, what a gorgeous day. I forgot who I agreed to fetch this for, but I'm sure the quest will remind me. It's time I'll pop back to Solitude and take care of that Stony Creek business. Wow, the frostbites actually look fairly out of place on the map. At least in this climate. Just saying. Like, if there's no snow, I get weirded out there around. I do believe we can remove that cursor. Now I'm thinking about it, I should probably pop by Rift and take care of that fishing quest. Now, topside's supposed to be clear, but I've been lied to before. Case in point.
Someone do something.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Isn't it just? Unfortunately, I got this giant pile of health. Seriously, all Ebony. You guys are doing better than Daedric played, even. Good lord. What have you guys been doing between rounds? Didn't knock over a bank, did ya? Says you. Oh! Ah, man. The last save's back at Solitude. Oh no! Okay, Trashkin, I'll spare you the rewind. Okay, Trashkin. After... Ooh, which reminds me, I was so busy getting back here. So busy getting back to the shoreline, I forgot to save after doing all that organizing. Alright, you stay here, buddy. I'm going to infiltrate.
Lost!
Is someone there?
Yep. take the freaking battle axe with you.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Close!
Close one. Ah, I got brained again. Hey, that's Elven Arrow. Oh, no wonder I got brained. Alright, you stay here. Papa's going to take care of some business. We'll get it, Trashkin. Just gonna take me a minute. I should probably cash in some of that ore. Honestly, it's not even the melee that's giving me trouble. It's the hecking archers. I'm like, I can soak up a hit. I can do the goofy thing.
Time to end this little game.
Someone there?
Okay, what's with the chained fireballs, my dude? For sure, I don't get to ham fireballs like that. Alright, fair enough. Again, but better. Okay, it's a bandit camp. It'll be no problem to clear out. I got this. Nope. What can you do, Trashkin? Yeah, you should have. Ironic that the archmage of said college would do you in, but here we are. Oh, now I'm on a roll.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Worth it. Oh, wow. You're well supplied.
What was that?
Tell you what, you start running, I'll stab you in the back. Go ahead, try it right back. And wait to count out your coin.
Are you seriously about to try and pickaxe me to death? Couldn't afford a baker?
Now wait, this is a
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Stupid auto deaths.
run off.
The only part is I can do them too, but they happen less often for me. Maybe we should just roll up before Shadow Mirror. Well, that's the way it goes in Skyrim, kids. Yeah. Okay, this time don't lose it. We're gonna set, we're gonna save, so we can save ourselves reload time. Right about here. Should give us a good set of variations on paths in. I just want to get this done. Whatever that involves. By who? Oh, Fox.
What was that?
Now I gotta wait. Ay, ay, ay. How did I manage that?
Anybody there? Must be my imagination.
Ah, dear. Heckin' mages, I tell ya. Oh, for heck's sake!
It's all clear now.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, I suppose this is what I get for specializing in stealth for a run.
Is someone there?
Yet how the heck are you even detecting me? Seriously? From across the map?
That's the best you can do?
You know what? Again, but better.
Huh?
Seriously? I'm behind a set of rocks. And you're somehow picking up on my cue? That tears that the next couple levels are going straight into stealth.
Did you hear something?
Oh, damn it. How are you this paranoid?
Tell you what, you start running, I'm gonna snap you back.
Poking my way through this. Not pretty. Will do. Damn it.
Hey!
I don't even want the loot. Alright, let's get this Jajic wrapped nightmare out of the way. Oh, you got downgraded, huh? Well, that makes life simpler for me. There we go. It's lightning, lockpicks, digger, ebony helmet. Okay, lovely. And away I go. Let's see. Marvel could at least catch us a boat, if I remember. But we're going to spare you the run home because we've got enough travel time in, and we're already a little over budget. So unless something funny happens on the way, I'll leave it be. So we hit the old staples there. Shadowmere? Shadow! Oh, dang it! Don't tell me I lost Shadowmere. Oh, thank God. Gotta remember where you parked your horse, Trashkin. There's no indicator. You might even want to drop an indicator on your current position to keep yourself from losing your horse. Alright, I'll tune you in when I get to the fun stuff, Trashkin. And there we go. Time to start the shuffle. Oh, nope. You're not the boat for hire. Where is the boat for hire? Is there a boat for hire around here, or do I have to ride back home? Yeah, I'm betting I'm riding back home. Uno momento, whoa! Trashkin. There we go. Straight to Winterhold. No delays. Oh, I see the bandits are alive again. We'll solve that later. You don't want none of this. I'm telling you. Yeah, we'll take care of that next session.
Need a ride? I can take you to my carriage. It's the safest way to. Need something?
Okay, drop combat anytime now. Really? You're spreading out to search the swamp?
Where do you want to go?
I'd like to go to Winterhold, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Thank you.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
Yeah, it is nicer than what we started with, I suppose.
I don't care how many call. You know, Winterhold used to be the seat of power in Skyrim. Now it's a shame.
Yeah, and then we started forsaking magic. Weird. Almost like magic directly propped up Winterhold. Odd, huh? Whoop. There's my sprint. Alright, let's see what we get out of this deal. Helping our favorite librarian, if there's anything more I can do to help out my favorite librarian. Come to think, I should check for more loose side quests around here. Again, I won't be doing the Radiants, much if at all. Except for maybe the, there we are. One copy.
All this looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book.
Hey.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. I never read it. Okay. Just in case it's a skill book. Just in case, Trashkin. Just in case. Tor and the birth of Rayman. Has to do with the anvil and such. Okay, I'll just fork that over. I can always just hit up the old Skyrim book library. More convenient
Archmage
read
or
anyway.
not, looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever... Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of... He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
I'm beginning to get the distinct feeling these are just Radiant quests, but... The Ironback hideout. Huh. That's weird. Well, we'll low priority that. Let's see, what are we gonna do next time? I'm gonna get organized real quick, Trash. Alright, Trashkin, it's decided. It's time to clear the backlog of the Dark Brotherhood. So, we're going to see about getting those 2 final contracts in, and getting to that last contract. So it's Falkreath and Miesenleft. Miesenleft being far closer, we're going to take care of that one first. Back with you in a blink, Trashkin. But that's going to do it for this session, because we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes or so. So I'd like to thank you all for coming on. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Heaven knows this has been more fun than I expected it to be, but... well, you find a way with enough time. Even though I got a little salty at the end of this one. You know how it goes. When the stealth rolls don't go my way, I get a little bit upset. It happens. But if you enjoyed yourself, feel free to hit the subscribe button and grant me what I desire most. Your eyes and the ability to join me in the Trashkin around the trash fire when you care to. Of course, you can always hit the like button. Or if you didn't enjoy yourself, feel free to hit the dislike button. I'm not in charge of you, Trashkin. If you're grown, you're grown. It's your call. Of course, I've been your humble... Oh, and of course, comment if you want to get a hold of me. I try to respond to everyone I get. Someday I might not be able to, but that day hasn't reached us yet. I've been your humble host, Rasper Trash Baron. Until next time on Trash Tier Gaming. Remember to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.